Hello, grade 3. Our lesson today is how to solve a story problem with equivalent fractions. Open book page, lesson 97. Solve the story problem. Show your work in the box below. Here I have two bakers A and B. Wafa has two different bakers. Each holds exactly 1 liter. She pours half liter of blue liquid in baker A. She pours half liter of red liquid into baker B. Muhammad says the amounts are not equal. Wafa says they are. Who is correct? Explain your thinking. Here the two bakers is 1 liter holds liquid 1 liter, and each liquid reach to half. So in baker A, and here baker B, baker A holds 1 liter and baker B holds 1 liter. In baker A, the liquid reach to half here, and in baker B, the liquid reach to half here. Liquid reach to half liter, and here liquid reach to half liter. Here I have the same fraction, half, and here half, and the same unit, liter and liter. So the amounts of the two liquids are the same. Half-liter equals half-liter. Half-liter of blue liquid is equal to half-liter of red liquid. The next page, solve each problem, show your work in the boxes provided. Number 1, Habiba and Hatem both had 1 liter of juice. Habiba said that her family drank 2/4 of the liter. Hatem said his family drank the same amount. If Hatem measured his amount in eighths, how much juice did his family drink? Draw a number line, model, or a picture of your fraction strips to help solve the problem and explain your thinking. Now Habiba and Hatem, each one had 1 liter of juice. Habiba's family drank 2/4 of liter, and Hatem families drank the same amount but in eighths. Habiba's family and Hatem family drank the same amount of juice. Habiba's family drank 2/4 liter of juice, and Hatem family drank what of juice? How to know the answer? But here the fraction should be in eighths. The denominator is 8. So what is the numerator? We can draw fraction strips to know the answer. Here I have the same bar. The first one divide into 4 equal parts. Each part is 1 over 4. So if the first fraction strip represents the rank that Habiba's family of Jews, 2 over 4, and the second represent the juice that Hatem family drank, but in eighths. So divide the bar into 8 equal parts. Now we should have the same amount. So we should reach to the same place here. So we should color 4 parts of 8 parts. So 2 over 4 equals 4 over 8. Number 2, Jana and Mina each made a large pizza for dinner. Jana's pizza was cut into 6 and Minna's pizza was cut into 12. Jana ate 2/6 of her pizza. If Minna wants to eat the same amount of pizza as Jana, how many slices of pizza will she have to eat? The same amount, so we have equivalent fractions. 2 over 6 equals what over 12? Because the amount of Minna's pizza was cut into 12s. So the fraction, its denominator is 12. Now we want to know the numerator. Write the answer as a fraction. Draw a number line, model or a picture of your fraction strips to help solve the problem. If we draw a fraction strips to solve the problem, the first one divide into 6 equal parts. And the second one is divide into 12 equal parts. We can divide it into 6 equal parts and each part divide it into halves. So we get 12 equal parts. The first fraction strip we draw or shade 2 parts of the 6 parts to represent fraction 2, 6. Now we want to get the same fraction or the equivalent fraction. So in the second fraction strip we should shade 4 parts of the 12 parts. Now 2, 6 equals 4 12s. Number 3, Mu'tazza and Kamal were eating same-sized cakes. Mu'tazza's cake was cut into thirds and Kamal's cake was cut into 6. Mu'tazza ate 2 slices of his cake. What fraction of his cake does Kamal have to eat? The same amount as Mu'tazza. Draw a number line, model, or a picture of your fraction strip to help solve the problem and explain your thinking. Now we have the same size of cakes for Mu'tazza and Kamal. But Mu'tazza cakes cut into thirds and Kamal cakes cut into six. Mu'tazza ate two slices of 3, 2 over 3. What fraction of his cake does Kamal have to eat to have the same amount as Mu'tazza? So we want to know the equivalent fraction of 2/3, which the denominator of it is 6. If we use the fraction strips, the first one divide into 3 equal parts, and the second one divide into 6 equal parts. In the first fraction strip, we shade 2 parts of the 3 parts. Now to get the equivalent fraction of 2/3, so we shade 4 parts of the 6 parts, and the equivalent fraction of 2/3 is 4/6. Number 4, Mom gave Walid and Nagla candy bars that were the same size. Walid ate 2/3 of his candy bar. Nagla ate 2/4 of her candy bar. Who ate more of their candy bar? Draw a number line, model, or a picture of your fraction strips to help solve the problem and explain your thinking. Walid and Nagla have the same candy bar, the same size of candy bar. So we can represent the candy bar by fraction strips. The candy bar of Walid divided into thirds, and Nagla candy bar divided into sixths. Walid ate 2/3, 2 parts of 3, and Nagla ate 4/6, 4 parts of 6 parts. Now the question, who ate more of their candy bar? If we look to the 2 fraction strips, the colored parts is the same, so they are equivalent fractions. 2/3 equals 4/6. So we can say that they ate the same amount of the candy bar.